Plexiglass guys, if you leave it on the is on the bench over there.
But the designer does.
I mean, Hi, welcome to our spring band concert. I hope everybody can hear me. We didn't go shell out for the fancy sound system this year. Just too much to lug out here. So I hope you can all hear me. I'll just try to use my nice outside voice for everybody. My name is Mr. Jeff Kruger. I'm the director of bands here. And the group you just heard, this is our jazz combo. The two songs that you heard were part of our IHSA organizational set. First, St. James Infirmary, and second, Moonlight in Vermont. This group has been a phenomenal group to work with this year. Mostly senior guys. They have really stepped up and really just used all these creative juices that jazz requires us to have to put together all of these songs. St. James, one day I was just like, okay, this is a blues tune, but what if we played it in a march style? What if we played it in a, what did we do? Rock?
Yeah, we did.
Rock, all sorts of different genres, and they played around with it, and we kind of settled on the one that you heard, which was kind of like a Latin type fusion, rock fusion, and they've really come a long way putting together their own parts with it. Since organizational contest, we've actually kind of upped Moonlight in Vermont a little bit. One day Will came to me and was like, hey, Mr. Kruger, can I write a harmony part to that? And I was like, absolutely, Will, you can. So the harmonies to that one you can thank Will only for. The next three songs are new for this concert. First, Scrapple from the Apple is a old Charlie Parker tune, kind of before he went like crazy bebop. It's still very much bebop, but kind of in his earlier stage, not so dissonant, not so rough on the ears. The next song is a very traditional Latin song, so Danza Samba. And then the last song that we'll play, Feeling Good, you might know the cover from Michael Bublé. Well, we put our own little spin on it, so we hope you enjoy. All right, y'all, you ready to scrapple? You're always ready to scrapple. Here we go. One, two, three, 2, 3. well, while they ran off, we're going to take a brief intermission. You enjoy a little performance from our drum line while we set up for concert band. We hope you enjoy. right, thank you, Drumline. So, as I give them a little bit of time for those people doing double duty to get set back up in the concert band formation, we have a couple of awards to give out that are just kind of annual awards that each year we give to seniors that really have excelled in our band program. We want to recognize them for their outstanding achievement here. So the first one that I would like to give is the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award. And for those people who are getting these two awards, you'll get all your stuff tomorrow at the awards night. I didn't want to lug it outside, maybe get rained on, whatever, but I'm going to have them stand, recognize them. This person has been a 4-year member of jazz band, has been a rock solid member of our saxophone section, who I can count on no matter what music I put in front of him to always perform, to always learn it, to always do his best. This person is also a phenomenal athlete who's going on to play college athletics. And I was talking with his mom earlier this year about how he wanted to not only figure out how to play baseball in college, but also how to continue playing his saxophone. And that was something that really hit me deep, and just his general love of playing. This year's Louis Armstrong Jazz Award goes to Alex Easton. All right, the second award I have to give out is the John Philip Sousa Band Award. This award generally goes to somebody who has shown immense dedication to not only the craft of musicianship, but also to leadership within our band program. And as I was doing this, I had so many seniors that I could have thought of, and honestly, any 6 of these guys I could have picked for this one. It was just I had to pick one. And this young man has, throughout the year, stepped up in positions of leadership that I have yet in my career teaching to have somebody step up to this level of leadership. He is constantly working with me for the betterment of the Boylan Band. Just his general dedication to see not only this band, this current band succeed, but the future of the Boylan Band succeed, and the future of the Boylan Music Department succeed, has just really been a blessing on us. So this year's John Philip Sousa Band Award goes to Dylan Rentiero. And then we have one more award to give out, but it's not necessarily mine to give out, so I'm gonna invite Mrs. Amy Ott up to give out our Eno Janison Scholarship.
Good afternoon. Thank you for coming out today. I guess first and foremost, maybe we could thank Mr. Kruger for all of his efforts. And I wasn't sure, but thank you to Mother Nature as well for holding off another year. We get to celebrate it out here in this beautiful space that we don't use enough here at Boylan. But I am giving out an underclassman award today. So it's the Eno Janison Award Music Memorial Scholarship. It's awarded to an underclassman who displays dedication to and respect for the music, a good work ethic, has effective working relationships with his fellow music students, and most of all, displays the values of Boylan Catholic. The scholarship was established by the family in 2014 in honor of Eno's love for music. The recipient was selected by the music department faculty, and it is my pleasure to award the Eno Janison Music Scholarship Award to Max Peterson. Max, I'll give this to your parents and they can take care of it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
What's up? Weather. So that first piece that you just heard there, that was called Where the Wild Things Dance. And it was written about sandhill cranes and their mating rituals as they swoop and swing through the air and all the words escaping me. But anyways, all the big dances that they do, and you can kind of hear that through all this like high energy rhythms in there. The next piece we're gonna do, we're gonna slow things down quite a bit. It's called Such Small Things. And the composer actually wrote this about their child that was recently born. And the poem that he wrote this on says such: for a long time, there were only your footprints and laughter in our dreams. And even from such small things, we knew we could not wait to love you forever. So that was the poem that he based this song on. Max, can you play a little bit this second? Nice support. right, some quick thank yous before our last piece. The piece that you just heard, that was the Mandalorian soundtrack from Disney Plus's Star Wars series, The Mandalorian. Always got to bring a little fun into it, and the kids, I think, really enjoyed that one. It was just kind of that, like, carrot on a stick piece to get them to do, dive into some musical concepts even more. So that one was fun. I enjoyed it a lot. I hope they did too. As we were getting ready for IHSA organizational contest, I gave them Where the Wild Things Dance, and I told them, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be our stretch piece. I wanna perform this at the spring concert. I'm hoping we can introduce it now, work on it, go through contest, get some feedback on it, and that's gonna be our big piece at the end of the concert. Lo and behold, get to organizational contest, they blow Wild Things out of the water, as they do, because they're just so awesome and have been awesome all year long. So I'm like scratching my head and I'm like, okay, what can I do that's even harder than that? So then this piece popped into my mind, which is just a staple in the band literature, intended to be played by bands 4 times their size. I give it to them and their eyes get wide and they're like, I don't know, Mr. Kruger, this one's kind of scary. And I'm like, I know you can do this one. Wild Things, like you're playing it like it was nothing. I know you can do this one. So we work on it, and we work on it, and we work on it. And finally, I think we got to the point one day where it was like, we ran it all the way through, and they were like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we can do this. So this piece, More Side March, is part of a 3-part suite that Gustav Holst, which is just a pinnacle band composition, wrote. And this is one of just the staples of band literature. And it is not only a pleasure of mine to introduce them to a piece, but I really hope that they take this with them, knowing that this band of this many people can do things that bands 4 times their size can do just as well. Some quick thank yous before we wrap up here. As always, we like to thank our administration, Mrs. Amy Ott, Mr. Chris Rosansky, Mrs. Penny Yerke, Father David Finn, for their always constant support of us being able to do and educate and to teach these children each and every day. We also like, especially me, this concert, I like to thank the maintenance department. I know they're always in our thank yous at the end of our programs each time, but this one I like to really thank them, because without hooking me up with my nice new, as the kids have been joking all week, my nice new company car, which is just the truck that we drive around campus, to load and get stuff back and forth from the band room to down here has been such a blessing. And without them, I would have had to lug it all down, and I just really don't want to do that. And if I have to lug it down, that means that they have to lug it down, and they don't want to do that. So big thank you out to the maintenance department and just everybody along the way that has made this such an incredible journey for these students. So finally, here's our last piece for you all. We hope that you had a fantastic concert. We hope that you drive safe. We hope that you stay dry, as this kind of seems to be going around us. And we hope that you have a fantastic rest of your afternoon. Thank you so much for coming out, folks. Have a wonderful afternoon. All right.